I also have like some mild PTSD from Domino's because I very first
Like
ate,
food
like
pizza.
lived on the stuff. Well, and then you just like stack up like 6 or 7 boxes of the shit at a time. So, and that's a separate story, but it just always smelled like garlic anus
Yeah.
in my room, and there's no chance I can like it anymore. So just between the mid pizza and that shit, I'm good.
I'm still recovering from. What did you say? Did you say
Garlic-
garlic
Asshole.
anus?
Garlic anus.
Garlic
Yeah,
anus. Yeah.
right.
Platty daddy.
Oh.
Play with me, Platty. Hey, you're the one that chose platypus, and then the only way to
Actually, he didn't choose
Oh,
platypus.
wait. You can be puss. I mean, it's either platy or puss, or you can't be platypus.
In what part of the rule book is this in? What the fuck?
What the
You
part
know-
of the rule book where you allowed someone else to name you and you chose to keep
Yeah,
that name for
yeah.
the rest of the time.
Platy. We love you, Platy.
I like Platty. I like Platty daddy.
Platy daddy.
See, like, that was convenient. This is inconvenient.
You should tell your significant
No.
other to call you Platy.
I would rather
Hey,
call
Platy
it
in bed.
sausage.
Oh, Platy. Platy.
Yeah, that name sucks. Booty butt anus.
Puss.
Was that so much for an ASMR stream or episode? We got Platty daddy in here. It's just gonna get loud. Don't as a platypus expert, don't they make clicking sounds?
I'm pretty sure they do.
Yeah.
How do you call yourself the expert and then ask a question about a basic fact?
I was asking the platypus expert.
Oh, I
Yeah.
thought you were referring to yourself as the platypus expert. You
Expert.
spoke in such, yeah, you
Also,
spoke in such
platypus.
confidence.
What is that character's name on Phineas and Ferb?
Perry.
Puri.
Yes.
Coolest character on the whole damn show.
No,
the
coolest
platypus?
character on the network, on the channel.
Did you say worst?
Whoa, hold on there. That is an unfiltered take right there, sir. You said he's the worst?
No, he
said best
no,
on the network.
Platty daddy heard you say he's the worst. He was asking.
I
you to-
didn't. I did not say this the worst.
All right
Yeah,
then.
it's offensive.
Yeah, I took offense for him.
Yeah,
I
Agent
took
Cooper
offense to
gets
the
a little
offense. Like,
respect.
where did this come from? Like,
These
I did not
false
say that.
False
Y'all are-
accusations.
are you
I did not
recording-
sleep
is
with
this
that
re-
woman.
Is this being recorded?
Yes. By the way,
Well,
hey,
I
welcome
did not
aboard,
have-
everybody. Welcome.
I didn't-
Welcome to the next episode.
No,
of
no,
Unfiltered Pineapple Podcast.
no. I wanted to do the intro.
Today's okay. Fine, do the intro. Go ahead right now. Do it.
All right, fine. Hello and welcome to another exciting episode of Unfiltered Pineapple Podcast. I am here today joined by, I am Ari, and I'm joined by
Myself. Me.
myself, Ari, Dean,
Hello.
Orik, and Platypus.
So,
Hey, everybody.
Hello. Also, I messed that up.
And,
Damn it.
And today is a little bit of a special episode. We've got 4 hosts on today instead of 3.
Ooh,
The usual.
lovely.
We got a little bit of a contentious topic. A couple of them here.
Yes.
Today is the
yes.
first installment of what will probably be known as Food Wars. If I could say that more epically. Platypus, you have a good voice.
Food Wars.
There we go. Done.
Food War.
Yeah. Someone will have to add special sound effects in for there. Orik, we'll let you start because you're the one that kind of gave everyone the inspiration again.
What about pizza chains?
Or
Oh, boy.
or Subway. Your choice. What do you want to start
We'll
with?
start with pizza. That's more divided. That's more controversial for a lot of people, I guess, because there's so many more options out there.
Just tell them what your hot take is on that,
All right.
because I think all of us can agree that we do not agree with you.
So to establish the base real quick, there are 4 big pizza chains in the U.S. They are.
Wait, I thought there was more than that.
There are more, but the big 4, the contentious 4, are
Alright.
Domino's, and I think this is in order in terms of like profitability or market cap, whatever. Domino's, Pizza Hut, Little Caesars, Papa John's.
I think it's in terms of number of stores.
I'd have to double check. The last time I saw that statistic was like 3 or 4 years ago, but those are the big 4 in terms of like size, whether it's number of stores or profitability or something like that. How much money they have, I don't know. Papa John's is the smallest, Little Caesars is next, Pizza Hut and Domino's is the largest chain. Anyways, Orik.
Yeah, so apparently I start off with the most controversial opinion of all, that Little Caesars is my personal favorite of those big 4.
Okay, that's just bullshit. You can't like Little Caesars.
You can like it. It's liking
No,
it.
but like
and liking it and saying it's the best are two
Wait a
different things.
minute. Wait a damn minute. You can't make it as a number 1. You can't.
Yeah, that's
you
a
can't
totally different
look-
take from liking it.
Yeah, you're starting
You
off real
can't go
strong.
up to
You can't
someone.
even
You
like
can't
it.
go up to someone and say like, "Oh, Little Caesars is the number 1 chain." No, sir. You're insane. What is wrong with you?
Just because your jaw dropped when I mentioned that the other day doesn't mean that's everyone's reaction. Like you
What
said,
is good about Little Caesars? There's nothing really good about
All
it.
right, what's your favorite of the 4? Before we get into that debate, what's your favorite of the 4?
Okay, all right, fine. Like if I had to pick a number 1, it would probably be Papa John's. Mostly because of the deals and yeah, like the pizza's all right, I guess.
Are we in? What are we
Compared to
encompassing?
the other ones.
I guess we're encompassing the whole experience for favorite pizza chain. I guess, yeah. In terms of
but
quality
Little Caesars
pizza,
is the last one though.
I
You
mean,
can't
it's
put
number
it at the
3
top
on
of the list.
It's number 3 on the metrics for like.
That's so wrong.
It's placed above. I saw a side topic. I saw Papa John's drive-through years ago. It is so weird. It's just I've never seen a pizza place have a drive-through.
Little Caesars has them actually.
Yeah,
Do they?
I've seen that.
I've never seen a Papa
Yeah.
John's one for sure. It's actually like probably 10, 15 minutes away from where I live currently.
Was it built in response to COVID
No,
restrictions?
this was back when we were in college. It was just it's been there for a while.
Oh, over 5+ years ago.
Wait,
Yeah.
really? Where was this?
It's over in Newport News. I can take you to it. It was
Reveals
literally
where
at the
you
end of the.
live.
It was literally at the end of the block. From when I was staying with a friend at their house over the summer doing an internship. They just right on the corner. So every like Thursday we go over and get drive through and get some special for each of us and just eat that at the house.
Oh wait, no, there's been a drive-through at the Little Caesars in Chester all this time. Yeah, because we drive by it on Iron Bridge Road.
Yeah.
In Chester? Hold on.
Yeah, I remember that because back in high school, one of the kids, when I was a sophomore in high school, there's a senior in one of my classes, like, yeah, I'm the shift manager there. If you guys come by, I'll give you some free breadsticks in the drive-through.
I'm only thinking of the one in Colonial Heights.
No, this one's in Chesterfield County.
Also, I think there's
south of
one
Richmond.
that's opening in Bermuda Square in Chester also
Okay.
that has a drive-through too.
Oh, interesting. Okay. And I
Oh,
remember
another
seeing
one's
a
opening. Sounds like increased demand for that brand. But go on.
And I remember
Oh God.
a drive-through Subway. That was interesting.
Oh boy.
Anyways, back to the topic. Platypus, your favorite chain.
Platy.
Out of the ones we just listed, I guess probably Papa John's, but I don't know. It kind of fluctuates a bit. They usually taste the best, but then they're also the most expensive usually, so I don't eat
Sounds
theirs
like
often.
it comes with the cost exchange. Like, oh, you get a better pizza, better ingredients. Papa John's. Not sponsored.
I mean,
Isn't that their logo?
Yeah, that was a joke.
That's their motto.
I forgot which of the 4 chains use that as. I know that Pizza is Little Caesars. I forgot what the other 3 were.
Yeah, this is how you work in promos and get hired. What's your least favorite, gentlemen? Oh, my favorite is either Papa John's or Pizza Hut. Typically, it's Papa John's, but similar to what Platty Daddy said, it could fluctuate depending on things or locations.
I didn't agree to this.
My least favorite is Domino's.
You did agree to this.
What is your guys' least favorite?
I would have to say my least favorite would be Pizza Hut.
Okay, you're wrong. Platypus?
Probably either Domino's or Little Caesars. Probably Domino's.
Whoa.
Interesting. And Orik?
Yeah, Domino's deserves 5th place out of the 4. It's just horrible.
I like their pizza though.
Oh, I'm sorry. You can like it. Doesn't mean it's good.
Yeah, I mean...
Are we going back to that debate now? We're going back to the basics?
I mean, some people like to eat shit in the bedroom with their partner. Doesn't mean it's good.
Are you comparing eating at Domino's to that?
I'm just comparing eating at Domino's to your fetish. That's it.
Oh, no, I did not. Oh. No, I did not agree to that.
Too long a pause there. There.
We're having a lot of non-consensual opinions here for some reason.
Yeah, that's not good.
Well, that's bound to happen with a hot topic like this. Pizza's a very
fresh out the oven topic. Yeah.
Yeah, between New York style.
I feel like we should have a voting
dish.
mechanism.
Why?
Like, yeah, I agree
Jeopardy.
with Ari 100%, and I think that he's completely right. And so, yeah, to have a voting mechanism.
We can vote at the end of it. What will we vote for?
I don't know.
You just want to
I'm
vote?
not talking about us. I'm talking about the audience.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
talking about how
you guys
right
agree
Ari
with
is.
me? Yeah, you do agree with me. Yeah, I'm the best. Thank you.
Yeah, it's not live.
Thank you. We'll do it live.
We'll do it live. Fuck it.
We'll do it live. Damn it.
Yeah. So I love that sound bit from Miles. All right. What was your argument, Orik? Present your case before the council.
Rejected.
Ignore the new guy. He's still interning.
Rejected.
Yeah. About Little Caesars,
Ooh.
beyond the fact that it's the most cost-effective one, it also, in my opinion, has the best taste. And I know that's subjective. Taste is subjective, so obviously the argument's going to have to go beyond that. But depending on where we start, usually if you get a pepperoni pizza from all these Little Caesars, it gives you more pepperoni than any other place does when you get a standard pepperoni. The crust on Little Caesars is more to my preference. Without getting into too much detail, Domino's is always burned and dry. Papa John's is usually fluffy, but it gets a little too rough and crunchy for me sometimes. I guess overcooked, I don't know. And then Pizza Hut, I haven't had it in a while because there's actually not too many in the area, but the crust usually just, I don't know, the way it's flavored or seasoned or made, something about it just doesn't taste good to me, but the rest of the toppings and the sauce on Pizza Hut tastes good for me. It's usually the crust that ruins it, though. So, I mean, going down to the basic factors of cost and the flavor and the ingredients at a very high level overview, those are the kind of defining factors for me with Little Caesars. We can get into more detail if you want, but that's what I prioritize.
All right.
Lame.
Cost definitely is justified.
You get a
$5.75 for a regular pepperoni.
A
14-inch pepperoni for $5.50, as opposed to a 16-inch from somewhere else for $9, $10, $20,
$12.99.
Yeah, whatever it is, for over double the price for 2 extra inches of, pizza. Most of that's just going to be a larger crust that you use to hold
a thicker crust, more bread,
yeah,
less cost.
Thicker crust, more bread. Yeah, it's not more pizza per se in terms of the sauce and the toppings and the cheese. It's just more bread. So take that as you will. I prefer more food with the cheese and the toppings on top than more bread. I can always heat up a bag of toast.
So you just keep toast in your fridge?
I realized what I said. You can always heat up a
I can always
loaf of
heat up a
bread.
bag of
I can always
toast.
make a loaf of bread toast. Yes.
He buys fresh loaf from
See,
the
see,
store,
people
tosses
like
it in
this
the
is
oven.
the guy.
Yeah.
This is the guy defending Little Caesars. He has toast in the fridge.
Look, I'm a busy man. I like to be prepared for my next day. Just wake up, just go.
That's where
hot
the
and
butter
ready. You
is.
pull up. You hot and ready. You pull up. You pick up the pizza and you leave. You don't have to place an order. All that stuff. I mean, it's convenient. It's convenient. You get a large 14-inch
Is it
pizza
good?
for just
No, it's hot. It's hot and ready.
So is shit.
But
Okay,
is it good?
so it's good. What, you like your pizza cold and deprived of sustenance?
I just say, Little Caesars is hot and ready. I'll give them that. It's like $5.55 for like a 14-inch pepperoni pizza. But is it good? Compared to the other ones, I have to say no. It's not. It's not good. It's not good at all.
Why do you say that? What's wrong with it? You can't just you can make that claim but justify it.
Okay, so I really don't like the sauce on the pizza. I mean, granted, sometimes even when I go to pick up pizza from Little Caesars, I don't get the same quality pizza every time. One time I got like a pizza and it was mostly just bread, and I'm just like,
that's Domino's.
What am I supposed?
Anyways,
I haven't had that experience at Domino's. I rarely ever even eat there, but
for good reason.
Because it sucks.
Right. So if I had to choose like a fast food chain, obviously I would choose Papa John's. You get quality ingredients, a quality pizza. Papa John's.
Side note, real quick. Side topic. I love how advertisements for Domino's, lately, this may date it, this episode, there's tons of like, be a carry-out hero. Go pick up your pizza for $3 off. I'm like, so you're just trying to save gas and money and fire and get a bunch of people off your payroll to save money. And using, and first,
I think it was a recovery tactic for the pandemic.
Yeah.
Are they not using Shack
because
anymore?
I always go pick up my pizza regardless of what place I order it from.
Are they not using Shack anymore in their commercials?
Domino's never has.
No, I'm talking about Papa John's.
No, I'm talking
what are we
Domino's.
talking about?
Yeah, no. Shack is still selling the big old wheels of pizza. Yeah, Shackaroni.
That pizza though. Oh my god, that's some good pizza. It's huge.
All right, so
huge.
You don't like the sauce of Little Caesars?
No, and then like I never get the same quality pizza at a Little Caesars. I always get like really bad quality, or like it can be hit and miss.
Isn't if it's all really bad?
I like how he says he never gets the same quality, and then he's like, it's always very
They're
bad.
always the same. Yeah.
Yeah. See,
Let me clarify here. Let me clarify. What I'm saying is I never really get the same quality. And it can be good. Well, I mean, not even good. It can be okay.
So you never get good quality. They're always bad.
Yeah.
Well, that's different from never being the same quality.
Well, I mean, it could be.
Just talking quality on a spectrum.
Quality.
Okay.
No. No. So the thing is, like, you could get really good.
You have a thing against average pizzas or non-good pizzas?
Quality exists on a spectrum.
Correct.
And the max that Little Caesars can ever be is an average, an okay pizza. Most of the time, it's just bad. So I don't know what I'm getting.
What I'll vouch for with Little Caesars is it's consistent.
You know what you're getting.
You know
when
what
you get
you're
a Little
getting.
Caesars.
It's like Taco Bell. I'll defend Taco Bell to the day I die. Everyone's like, "Oh, well, it's bad." I'm like, you know what you're getting. They don't hide anything. They tell you exactly what's going in there.
Yeah, they're pretty open about it.
Yeah, they know
the dog.
You know exactly what you're putting in and what's going out. There's no reason to complain. Platypus, thoughts on Little Caesars? Do you agree or disagree?
I don't like it. I mean, I agree and disagree, I guess, with parts of everything I heard. I mean, I mostly don't really care for it. I think it's generally lower quality, which is where the price comes from, and it has its place. But, like, things I don't like, for example, like, I don't like how the crust is, like, cornmealy. I don't like the taste of the bread or the sauce. But I will say, if you go in for like one of their higher quality things, like things like a 3-meat treat or something,
like
like
an actual
that's
specialty pizza.
usually
Yeah.
like
The Detroit
yeah, like,
style
those are
pizza.
solid. Like those are like doable, but at the end of the day,
I love that they use like they call like their like deep dish pizza a Detroit style pizza, named after like, a city that's like, I don't know, like in decline. Just like,
I mean, they can't
well,
call it
Detroit
Chicago. It's
style
not
is a
baked.
type of pizza, just like Chicago style and Brooklyn style.
Yeah.
I mean,
There's a St. Louis style. There's a bunch of different ones. It's just
they could have called it Milwaukee style.
No,
Come
they're
on.
not calling it whatever they want. They're not saying Anchorage
Yeah,
style.
that's
They're
what it
doing it
actually
based off of
is.
what happens there. Like that's where they got their
Oh,
inspiration
so
for how to make the crust.
wait. I didn't know that Detroit does that type of pizza.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just not as
From
popular
Taylor.
as other
Ah.
types. Yeah,
Oh, my
Like,
bad.
bake them.
I wonder
in
what
trays
Milwaukee
that-
does.
they didn't just throw a dart on a board and go, "What fucking name in the country are we gonna call it?"
Hula,
Detroit.
Iowa.
Yeah,
There we go.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense.
Cheyenne, Wyoming pizza. There we go.
Oh, I would not eat a Cheyenne pizza.
You want a Floridian pie.
Oh no.
Tallahassean.
A Tampa Bay pie. Yeah.
Go
Yuck.
Seahawks. There we go.
Oh wait, a Miami style pizza. I wonder what that would have.
Um,
Huh.
It sounds soggy.
a lot of salt water.
Caviar, maybe? Who knows?
Ugh.
Salt water and sand.
Okay. Anyways, Domino's or Papa John's, Platypus. Which one are you gonna discuss your like or dislike for? Persuade me.
I'll go with Domino's because fuck it. 'Cause I think I have kind of an unpopular opinion. Like, I think that their food used to taste better before they pulled that "oh yes we did" bullshit.
Wait.
Because in my mind it was just like,
Oh yes, we did what?
just fuck up our recipe. Yeah, well, so they made like a change where they started like adding this buttery herb shit to the crust, and they changed the style of everything. And they're like, we're using real cheese now, and I'm like, but why does it taste worse than before? And I'm not the biggest fan of what they have. Like sometimes it's pretty good, but usually it's just always very mid, and like, that's not exciting. It's with Papa John's. I just feel like the taste and the quality is higher, but I mean, you usually pay more for it. So in my mind, I don't know, it makes sense.
Clever marketing. Yeah. I would agree with that. At least with Papa John's, even the worst Papa John's is still like a bleh pizza. I'm not complaining about it. I've had things I can't even call pizza from Domino's before several times.
They don't even call it pizza anymore.
Oh, there's another thing. When they have to advertise everything but the pizza more than the pizza, I think that says something.
That is weird that they're advertising like their pastas.
They advertise everything except
not
the
a
pizza.
pizza place.
They're not a
Oh,
pizza
yeah.
place.
They also just happen to sell pizzas.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
There
It's
used to
like
be
your local
Domino's
corner
pizza,
street.
and there used to be Domino's Pizza, and then they said they had that whole brand campaign like, we're no longer Domino's Pizza, we're just Domino's. Because they know the pizza sucks.
It's dog shit.
People aren't there for the pizza.
Any commercial spends like maybe 5% of the time showing pizza and like 20% of the time showing the other food, other than just all the different logos and marketing or people talking around acting like they're having fun in a Domino's. One of the most depressing prison scenes I've ever seen when you walk into it.
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention. I guess I also have like some mild PTSD from Domino's because everything's
Like food
lived on the stuff. And then you just like stack up like 6 or 7 boxes of the shit at a time. So, and that's a separate story, but it just always smelled like garlic anus in my room. And there's no chance I can like it anymore. So just between the mid pizza and that shit, I'm good.
I'm still recovering from. What did you say? Did you say garlic anus?
Garlic anus.
Garlic anus, yeah.
Right.
It's Latin for trash, like Domino's.
Two of my favorite things: garlic and eating ass. There we go.
6 boxes at a time. Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Like
garlic anus. I love that.
Yeah, once they shifted out of it and they're like, "Oh, look, we're making automated cars to deliver your chicken wings and pizza faster." I'm like, they just don't care about the pizza. They're done trying with it. Like one of the most memorable pizzas I got from Domino's, and our friend Anthony loves Domino's, or at least he used to. We'll have to check on him if it's updated, but he used to be a strong defender of Domino's as his favorite chain. And one day I was visiting him at his apartment, and he ordered Domino's because I just got off work and whatnot. And it showed up. He's like, "Oh, I love this." He's like, "I love this stuff." And it opened up on the table, and I said, "Where's the food?" It looked like it was already half eaten. It wasn't. It was just like that small and like burnt and like weirdly shaped. The entire crust was burnt. He's like, "This is great." He's like, he also had a flatbread one, which was just bread. There was like, oh yeah, there's sauce. The sauce got burnt off somehow. It was all charred, and the pepperoni toppings were like that of like sausage links you put in your freezer. Like that's how big the pepperoni was. Not like it wasn't pepper. He got normal pepperoni. It was all burnt also. I was like, how the fuck do you find this edible? And he's like, what are you talking about? I was like, what? Like I ate it. It was free. I'm not gonna complain. But I did complain, but I'm still gonna eat it. I'm not gonna be disrespectful.
Everything was just like charred black.
Yeah. Oh, like you could fold the whole thing over, and I still would have a bigger lunch with my sandwich at lunch. Like
you could fold it over and not tell which side's the top.
Yeah, exactly. Like there was no flavor. It was just like dry burnt bread with some like weird charred stuff in the middle. And the other pizza.
What did Anthony say, by the way? Did he
just ate it? He ate it like it was
this good shit.
He ate it like it was nothing, like it's a regular. I was like, what the fuck? It's like the actual pizza. The other pizza had like no sauce on it. You could see the bread through the sauce.
Look, he likes his pizza. He likes his pizza well done.
Sporadic cheese spot. I listened on the phone call. He just got a normal pepperoni and sausage pizza and then a flatbread special thing. I was like, if that's a special, I don't want to know what a normal one is. But
what's normal?
Yeah. That was I definitely had diarrhea that night. I don't know how he does it. And that's one experience at Domino's. That's my favorite one. But
that's a normal experience from whenever I've had Domino's. Even when they ordered it at school during middle school, high school, and whatnot, as group events for the kids and whatnot.
It's just bread with fake, not even cheese.
It'd be burned, and the pepperoni would shrink up to a razor head size on the top of a pencil, and it was all trash. It wasn't good. It was burned and disgusting. I've just never liked Domino's. Again, I'll eat it too because it's in front of me, and it's still
food,
edible.
And it's cooked, and it's done.
It's edible and safe. It's just not good. So, I've had nothing but bad experiences with Domino's. I can't recall having a single good Domino's pizza. And I will disclaim, it could just be, the local stores in this area, regional, whatever it is. It could be better in New York, in Iowa, wherever else.
It's all Domino's.
But that's what I was about to say, yeah. But for Domino's, it's almost always the same consistency of just garbage.
Now, I will have to do a 180 here and defend Domino's.
What?
Because some of the best, definitely the best Domino's I've ever had, and some of the best pizza I've ever had from these chains was when I was in Morocco. And that is by far, hands down, the best Domino's pizza I've ever had. I've had it twice.
Regional.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Regionally.
Same with the McDonald's and the Burger King. Everything overseas that's not in the U.S., they have to meet different standards, and they have to try and impress the population there to accept an international chain to come in and be like, yes, enjoy our food. It's not normal. So they put it up on a higher quality and actually put effort into it. And that's basically it tasted and looked like what you see in the advertisements. I was like, oh, this is what it's supposed to look like and taste like and smell like and feel like.
So Domino's at its true potential.
Yeah, exactly. I was like, okay, I can see the potential
as
of it now.
As envisioned by the founder, yeah.
And now I can imagine what a and there's a Pizza Hut literally right on the other side, because it was in a mall. It was right on the other side of the food court was a Pizza Hut. I haven't tried that yet. I'll do it next time. Probably better, because I think Pizza Hut and Papa John's. I didn't see Papa John's out there, but I think they would be better if they're out there. But again, even like McDonald's had like actual quality burgers you'd get at a steakhouse or something. At a McDonald's for the same like price. I'm like, look at this shit.
Were the fries different there too?
Yeah, they were better. I hate McDonald's fries. They were actually decent fries. I don't like fries in general, really. But I was like, these are good. These are good. Their milkshake machines were working. The burgers were actual burgers. They had some substance and they weren't just flattened with crushed dreams. Yeah, so internationally, these chains can be good. It's just a very notable difference once you come back to the U.S. and you're like trying 17 different ones in the city, and you're like, what the hell did I experience? Was that a fever dream?
Yeah, here in Richmond, Domino's is horrible. They just can't nail it. They just don't do pizza out here well.
Well, it also sucks in Pennsylvania and New York, in case anyone was wondering.
So anyone on the East Coast would agree.
It's a U.S. problem, yeah.
It's just East Coast.
Yeah,
so that's my only defense of Domino's, and I'm going to say that's a defense for all of them internationally, but the only one I've had internationally is Domino's. And
well, they're almost a different restaurant, though.
They pretty much.
Their chains are totally different overseas.
Yeah, they're introducing people to barbecue sauce. But also, I'm just gonna say this, and I mean this with respect, but Moroccans can't make pizza. The Domino's can, but like if you go to a local restaurant or people to make pizza, I'll take a shitty Domino's pizza any day over one of the better or average Moroccan pizzas when people make it there.
Wow, such controversy. How could you save that?
That tells you like they don't quite know how to make proper pizza. Like sometimes the bread had like clumps in it because they didn't like knead it out fully. I was like, all right,
You're so culturally insensitive, Dean. How could you?
I am not culturally insensitive. I literally grabbed the ingredients from the store, made a pizza myself, and showcased it. And people are like, "Oh, this is actual pizza." I said, "Yes, this is actual pizza." Cured the chicken myself. Everything. Did it all. Yeah, I was like, this is what an actual pizza.
You got to show those Moroccans how to make a good pizza.
I think a big part of it is they don't use mozzarella typically. I think Domino's and stuff still does, but the other like a typical local restaurant doesn't do it because mozzarella is expensive as hell out there. So that is a part of it. But even the bread and other stuff, they'll just take like half a tomato and put it on there, as a topping, or cut it into quarters. Yeah.
All right.
So talking more about Domino's and why it's awful.
Yeah, in the U.S. Going back to the U.S., I was saying I'll defend it internationally. They do like these chains are good internationally if you find them there. I think
there's always a diamond in the rough around.
Yeah. In the U.S. though, Papa John's, Platypus.
Well, actually, I want to say one more thing about Domino's real quick in the U.S. So I know the FDA. Just hang with me here. Don't interrupt. I know that the FDA has guidelines on like how many cockroach legs can be in per square foot of food, and rat droppings and all those like gross measurements about what can be in your food for the allowable limit. The problem with Domino's is they like to go to that limit and then stop. They don't like to be like, oh, let's be safe and clean. Like, no, we're allowed 16 cockroach leg. Let's just throw them in and we'll keep on going. That's the equivalent to the food I'm eating when I go to Domino's. I don't trust it to be safe to eat, even though I have a iron stomach, so I just eat it anyways. It just doesn't look safe half the time. That's all I wanted to add to that before we move on.
Usually the cockroach legs, though, would add flavor.
They do. It's the protein and crunch because their pepperoni is burned to a crisp and non-existent.
Yeah, it does.
Cockroaches can survive nuclear war, so of course they can survive an oven at 165 degrees or so.
Yeah, the pepperoni dissolves in your mouth and not in a good way.
It's like a pixie stick.
They just get red pixie sticks and just put them in like a cookie cutter filler on the pizza.
Plastic and paper included, yeah.
Yeah. All right, Ari, defend Papa John's.
Okay, Papa John's.
And then I'll discuss Pizza Hut.
This was your
Let's
favorite,
see.
right, Ari?
Yeah, this is your go-to. Come on, love your child.
I love the ingredients at Papa John's. Honestly, like I love the pepperoni, and it always comes out nice and like crispy. I love the mozzarella. I like the sauce. The sauce is good. The mozzarella, yeah. And the crust isn't really too thick. It isn't thin. It's just right. And
So
that's if you
said.
get like the. And honestly, like, yeah, what's there not to like? You know what you're getting at a Papa John's.
You know you're getting an above average quality. Well, you're getting an average quality pizza.
Yeah.
And it's not like some local diner joint or like one of my pizzas, which are made to my liking. They're going to be better than any of these other chains.
And honestly, the thing about like the deals also with the
Papa John's,
yeah, like.
Oh, so you need a deal. You need a deal to get your food there. Okay, yeah, Little Caesars.
Whatever. Stop it. Whatever. No, like.
Yeah, Little Caesars, you can get 3 for the price of 1 Papa John's large.
Yeah, and it tastes.
No, but you could get a large Papa John's for like $9.99.
With a discount, with a promo.
If you get, of course, yeah, but they always have promos.
What Orik is saying, you can just go in and get 3 larges from Little Caesars and walk out for the price of 1 large from Papa John's.
Look, there's the type of person that goes to Little Caesars and they're like,
it just stopped there. There's the type of person that goes to Little Caesars.
Just goes to Little Caesars.
and like
just lost looking at the menu.
They're spending that amount of money thinking, oh, I am being thrifty. No, for Papa John's, you're going there not for thrift, not for the cheapest ingredients. You're going there for quality. And that's what makes the difference there.
Second place quality food, yes.
I disagree.
Platy Daddy, opinions?
I mean, I mostly agree. I just like the taste overall of Papa John's better. Like, it's spicier and it's tastes
good sauce. It's good sauce.
Also, I love bread in general, and I really like Papa John's crust and all that. I just prefer it. I mean, I guess you always make the argument for Little Caesars, like the price is better, but I guess you either choose like a better price point or just better tasting stuff, which I guess is subjective. But
okay, yeah, the taste is subjective. I agree with that, but I genuinely prefer the Little Caesars sauce to all these other chains and pizzas. I love the Little Caesars sauce. The Papa John's, their pizzas are second place to these 4 for me. I like the flavors they have, but when I bite into a Papa John's pizza, I'm like, I don't think that's a good pizza. I think, all right, that tastes good. I can finish this.
That's what I paid
for.
When
I eat my Little Caesars, I like this pizza. I will eat this. I will enjoy the whole pizza. I don't go through a Papa John's meal and think, oh boy, that one slice was great.
I'll roll up the Little Caesars large pizza like a wet towel and squeeze out all the extra juice and grease, and then I'll eat my pizza, yeah.
They don't have that much grease on them. I don't know what you got, but I have Little Caesars more frequently than most people.
Some greasy-ass pizza.
It's not that greasy.
It is definitely greasy. It is definitely greasier than the other 3.
Yeah, like it's the color.
You can see it shining. Yeah. You can see it shining through the box.
It's glistening.
Like fat.
Yeah.
When I throw away the pizza boxes for Papa John's and other places, the boxes are just stained with grease. When you throw away a Little Caesars box, it's not stained in grease.
Yeah, but at least the top of the box isn't greased.
Yeah, like
no, the bottoms of the boxes of all these other chains are just
in grease. And I'm saying Little Caesars, the top of the box will be just as greasy somehow sometimes.
Yeah, it's enrobed in grease.
You'll see the grease spots either because it's soaking through the one on top all the way down, or it's from that one box that you got. Like that's it.
It's corrosive. It just starts going through box after box.
Yeah, it's like alien spit. Yeah, alien blood. Yeah, no, I'm still defending Little Caesars over Domino's. Let's just get that straight. But like,
and no, I want to say real quick. No, I agree. Papa John's taste is good. I'm saying it's subjective. Taste is subjective.
yeah.
I think the Little Caesars flavors, the taste of their pizzas are better than the other three, and that's a primary factor.
We're not disagreeing with your taste preferences.
And I know you're
it's
not.
too
I'm
greasy.
trying to clarify to people. I don't think the others are bad.
It is too greasy.
I have my preferences.
It is too greasy for my stomach to handle because I have a little bit of intolerance.
You can have bad taste. Or you can have bad taste.
Yeah. Ari likes to eat shit in bed with his partner. We've discussed this.
Fuck off.
Again, he didn't say no fast enough. He didn't disagree fast enough.
Yeah, you didn't disagree at all, actually.
Yeah, all 3 times I've said this. All 3 times.
What is this like?
Like, how dare you?
How dare you call me out?
It's his favorite topping on it. It's his favorite topping on the Domino's pizzas. That's why it's not his least favorite chain.
He eats Domino's twice
They'll
that
actually
day.
service that. They'll actually add that as a topping for him.
I think Platypus heard me.
Are you done?
Wait, what?
I said he eats Domino's twice that day.
Don't do that to yourself.
I mean, he eats it, shits, eats the shit.
And smelled what that'll do to a person, and yeah, just do yourself a favor and don't.
All right.
So one thing I want to add about Papa John's real quick. I do like it, but I don't like it when it's reheated. If you don't finish your Papa John's when it's fresh, in my opinion, it's probably of the 4, it's the third, because Domino's is just trash all around.
Well, my question is, how do
you... Reheated Papa John's would be my third favorite. It's usually, for whatever reason, it's either just, it doesn't heat properly with the crust and the toppings. It either gets like super melty cheese and still cool bread, or the bread just doesn't heat up at all, usually from my experience. And that's a problem for me if I try to reheat my pizza.
I have to ask a question of how do you reheat your pizza, because that can make a difference.
Yeah.
Do you do it on microwave on high for 30 seconds? Like
I usually just microwave it.
On high?
I don't like melted cheese, so I don't heat it up too much.
Do you do it on high like a dumbass?
No.
Okay, because
I'm a slow cook. If it weren't for the fact Little Caesars is hot and ready, I'd be waiting for my food all the time.
Okay, I was gonna say I usually use the microwave on low or medium setting at highest because high just doesn't work. Like it works, but that's just not how you should do it. So yeah, if you put it in the oven or you heat it on like low and slowly heat it up, reheated Papa John's is fine. Little Caesars reheated is basically the same thing. Not gonna lie. Because
the consistency.
Yeah.
You know what you're getting with Little Caesars.
Yeah.
Again, Little Caesars, you know what you're getting. You know what you're getting that day and the next day.
It tastes reheated. You can make the argument it even tastes reheated when you buy it fresh. That's not,
Maybe
it's
is.
Always, it's no, because I've seen them cook it in the back. It stays fresh. It's always the exact same because it's made
stays fresh.
Well. It's
fresh
made
with
well.
like air quotes around it.
At the most minimum of the definition of fresh.
Yeah, Orik,
I will say,
how do you reheat your food, your pizza?
Yeah, so I have a special technique on how I reheat my food.
Elbow grease.
So what I do is no, because like you really don't want your pizza to be soggy.
Correct.
And what happens when you heat your pizza up, like all of the water escapes from the inside to the outside, and so you end up with a soggy pizza. No, what you need to do is you need to make sure that the inside of the microwave has like 100% humidity, and so the only way to do that is to heat like water along with your pizza. So the water will take the excess energy basically, and your pizza will be heating like at a slower rate. And also it won't be soggy because like the atmosphere inside of the microwave is going to be completely saturated. So water cannot escape from the inside of the pizza.
If it's humid in the microwave, the water is going to go somewhere. Anyway,
I mean, it's pretty much just it's a self-contained environment. What you want is you don't want water to escape from the inside of the pizza. And so that's probably the best way to heat it up. And it takes a little bit longer to heat up anyway. So instead of putting it in the microwave for 30 seconds on high, you would put in for maybe around 2.5 minutes, and it'll come out really good.
Okay.
Or
Go Platypus.
I was just gonna say I'd rather do it in the oven or in a pan.
Yeah.
The microwave is quick and dirty, but like
I tried the air fryer once, and I ended up with too crispy of a pizza.
Mm-hmm.
I could never.
It just dries it out.
Yeah.
Yeah. The last one we haven't talked about, changing topics, is Pizza Hut.
Quality.
Yeah, we were awfully quiet about Pizza Hut.
I think that's why it stayed.
Because there's nothing to disrespect about them.
Isn't that's Ari's least favorite?
Honestly, I have to agree with that. Like, I can't really disrespect Pizza Hut because
they're not racist.
I really don't know Pizza Hut that well.
Good. That means they're
they
doing
weren't
their
mean
job.
To me. I know.
Oh, you said the way you said that reminded me of Spaceballs and Pizza the Hut.
Pizza the Hut, yeah.
Yeah, Pizza the Hut. Side tangents. Spaceballs
Pizza Hut
was
typically
better than Star Wars.
I'm gonna speak. Pizza Hut typically.
I'm speaking.
I'm speaking now by royal decree. Pizza Hut typically has some decent sales, discounts, combos, whatever. I never at any of these pizza places. I never order sides. So like the cheese sticks, wings, or anything like pasta bowls. Never order it. But I've heard people give it more praise than like Domino's or Papa John's. So I'm gonna just take the internet's word for that.
I have to agree. Like, I don't really like Pizza Hut's pizza, but I love the sides.
They don't really advertise their sides that much when I do see Pizza Hut ads.
But it's good. Like,
yeah, so they're not trying to force it down your throat.
I had garlic Parmesan chicken wings, and they were the best thing ever from Pizza Hut.
Yeah, but again, they don't just push it down your throat. Like, you may see an ad for it, but typically they're advertising their pizzas.
The funny thing is, like, I actually... Jesus Christ. let me finish, damn it. Let me finish. No. What I wanted to say was... No, you eat shit and die.
Okay.
All right, what I'm trying to say is... God damn it. You made me lose the train of thought.
All right, good.
Fuck you. No, so I actually went to Pizza Hut once, but not for the pizza. I just went there for the sides. I got the mozzarella sticks. I got, like, the chicken wings.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I got the giant cookie, and we did not get pizza.
Well, Pizza Hut was originally established as a sit-down restaurant, so it makes sense that the sides are there to cut. Yeah, but Domino's sucks. Forget them. So Pizza Hut was designed to be a sit-down family meal location. So you have
there's still some places that you can go and get like a pizza buffet at.
I get that, but that's what I'm saying is Pizza Hut was designed to be a full course. You're not just there for the pizza. You're there for a full course. That's why their sides are so good. Domino's started off being Domino's Pizza. They realized it sucks, so now they're making a hard turn towards everything
now
else.
Now it's Domino's pasta.
They focus. Yeah, Domino's focuses on everything but the pizza. Now we're making electric cars that'll deliver it in 30 minutes without crashing.
Have y'all tried the pasta at the Domino's? I've never tried the pasta, actually.
I've probably had a bite or two at some event or party, but I don't order the side, so I don't have an opinion.
Domino's does have the bread bowl for their pasta. I've destroyed a couple of those.
Okay. Yeah, I see a lot of ads for the bread bowl, definitely. But yeah, Pizza Hut. The pizza, I think, is decent quality. It's fairly consistent. It's not the greatest. Sometimes it's a little too greasy, sometimes not. Just depends on the restaurant. Like, but sales are like when you get Pizza Hut, it's pretty just consistent. You also know what you're getting. I think the taste is a little bit below Papa John's, and the same with the price, or the deals are usually a little bit more expensive than the Papa John's deal, which is why I would typically prefer Papa John's. But I kind of alternate between the two of which one I prefer, because it just depends on the local joint if the Papa John's place is kind of meeting the standards. So, but I've never been upset to see a Pizza Hut pizza. I've never been disappointed or upset about it. Yeah, sometimes it may be too greasy. I may not eat too much, but other times it's just fine. It's just right. It's good size, decent quality or topping disbursement. You know, it's not like you're getting like 4 pieces of pepperoni that are crisped.
I can't recall having like a phenomenal experience at a Pizza Hut or with Pizza Hut.
But you never had a bad one.
Exactly, and I know I can confidently say I don't expect to ever have a horrible bad Pizza Hut experience.
Correct.
So, first of all, compliments to them. Not sponsored, but like...
I don't even know their slogan, but good job. What is it? We have the pizzas?
And do they have a logo? Chain?
Yes.
Whatever it is.
Do they have a slogan?
Slogan, yeah. I'll go quiet now.
Platypus, Ari, thoughts on Pizza Hut? Ari, you said Pizza Hut's the worst, right?
No, I said, damn, like I said that Little Caesars was the worst.
Oh, okay.
No one out Pizza's the Hut. That's it. I always forget.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, I mean, I like Pizza Hut, all right. It's just,
it's never my go-to purchase.
Yeah, I mean, I'm mostly in your camp with the whole Pizza Hut thing. Like, I put them behind Papa John's. Sometimes they kind of switch places depending on, I guess, just what day it is. But
or the sales they have going on or something, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, they're usually, like, pretty solid at worst. They're just not my favorite. Yeah. They were when I was a kid, but, yeah, not really anymore.
And for some reason, even though they're the same technical size, they do feel a little bit smaller than, like, Papa John's pizzas for some reason. I don't know why. Maybe it's the way the crust is folded or something. That's just always the impression I get when I open it from the box. I'm like, it looks like there's a bit more cardboard, or maybe it's the cardboard. I don't think so, really. But it feels like there's just more space around the pizza. So
they also, well, actually, Domino's pan pizza's decent, but Pizza Hut has good pan. Papa John's does not, though.
Correct. So, to summarize, I think the consensus here is Domino's is the worst, even though it's supposedly the national best at whatever. Is that it?
It's just got the most locations.
Is anyone in disagreement?
Nope.
Little Caesars is the worst.
So you're really going to just die on this hill. Wrong episode, but that Little Caesars is worse than Domino's.
I am going to war.
All right, let's start.
So...
no, we haven't started yet. Go on.
What do you mean?
Yeah, what?
Yeah, go on. Why is it the worst? Why is it worse than Little Caesars?
No, why is it worse than Domino's?
No, he said Domino's is... Oh, wait, what did he say? He said Little Caesars is worse than Domino's.
You messed that
why
up, buddy.
Why is it worse?
I said that, You all said that Domino's is the worst. I say Little Caesars is the worst. Domino's is maybe, like, in the running for second to worst.
So third.
I don't know, like, what would be the correct terminology? I guess, like,
this
third
is what
place.
happens when you eat shit in bed. You just start.
So is it just the taste factor?
Off with that.
Is it just the taste factor for you, Ari? Because if it's just the taste factor, I won't argue with you.
I think it's the texture. Oh, we're talking about pizza.
Yeah.
I would have to say it's the taste.
Okay,
and the quality. Yeah.
All right, quality we're going to have to argue about. But taste, that's subjective. I'll let you have your position there. No, quality. So what's your problem with the Little Caesars quality? We already talked about consistency. You said it yourself.
No, I said that they were consistent in being inconsistent.
And they're not consistent.
Are they consistent at being bad or low quality, or consistent at being inconsistent? Like, you could have a phenomenal pizza, and then the next day at the same place you have, like, something that gives you...
That's what I was trying to explain earlier. That's what I was trying to explain earlier, is saying that, like, the pizza is inconsistent in terms of, like, the quality. Like, I never know what I'm going to get.
So, when I was younger, back
okay,
back in the middle school,
when I was a boy,
When I
Yeah,
was
Pinocchio.
a
So,
young boy.
I went through a phase where I was one of those weird kids that I'd take off every single ingredient of the pizza and eat it that way. I'd take off the toppings, then I'd eat the cheese, then I'd eat the sauce, then I'd eat the bread. I'd eat it like a layer of cake. Kind
Since
of, you know, it's
when?
structured. You watched me do that at a few outings with friends.
No, I
I've
was
done
busy
it.
eating.
Call him out.
I was busy eating. I don't ever recall that.
I did that in school too.
Well,
So people just
yeah.
don't pay attention to me. But anyways, I went through that phase like some people do. And now again, this was a while ago, so things could have changed recently. But back then, it was consistent that if you had the toppings on an individual basis, if you had the cheese independent, if you identified the individual elements of the pizza, each and every time the Domino's came out horrible with each piece. The pepperoni was awful, the cheese was awful, the sauce, it's sauce. It worked. It was liquid.
I don't want.
And
I don't want liquid. I want like a paste.
exactly. And the bread was usually burned or dry, and I wasn't trying to. I shouldn't have to have a swig of my refreshment just to get the bread down for the pizza.
You could just say beverage,
However, beverage, yeah,
like
sure.
a normal
refreshment,
person.
Beverage.
Look, I'm
Well,
talking
my
about an experience
refreshment.
that's not normal.
My refreshment.
Look, at the time of doing this, it wasn't the normal person's routine. When you have Little Caesars, when you have Papa John's, when you have Pizza Hut, you can break them down by their individual elements and still enjoy each element. You can't do that with Domino's. Even those other three, the bread was not dry and airy. You could get some moisture in the bread that was retained through the cooking process, or some of the sauce would soak in for these other ones. What is it? I think Papa John's and the Pizza Hut usually soaked into the bread. I don't know what that says about the Little Caesars bread, but the point is, if you taste the individual ingredients, they maintain the quality. So again, things could have changed, but that's like a historical perspective I have to this is that Domino's on an individual element never worked. Even if you had it as one bite with all of it or individual pieces, it didn't work. So that's why I'm just adamant it's got to be fully.
Ari, rebuttal.
I was not paying attention. Sorry.
Alrighty then.
What? What did he say? What did he say? I wasn't paying attention. What? Yeah, I definitely did not catch that.
All right. He said the individual items or ingredients on a Little Caesars pizza are more identifiable and are of better quality than of a Domino's. Either you can't tell what it is or stuff like that, or it doesn't taste like what it's supposed to.
I feel like I need more information about like Domino's, like sides, their other offerings to make a informed decision. I mean, I never tried their pasta.
But we're comparing the pizzas. We're comparing pizzas here.
I'm not comparing
you
which
can
two
enjoy
liter.
the experience with the
I don't
sides,
care
but we're comparing.
which one has a better 2-liter option. I don't care about that.
You gotta make an informed decision. You can't just make a decision off the whim here.
Well, that's what you're doing. If you're just going off the sides, you're not going off. That tells you the pizza sucks. If you can't enjoy the pizza without the
yourself,
sides, the
you yourself
good.
went to a Domino's for not the pizza. You said it yourself. You went to a Domino's and didn't order the pizza.
I think you're confusing. No, I'm saying Pizza Hut. I went to Pizza Hut.
That was Platy Daddy. I already went to Pizza Hut for the sides.
Okay.
Platy Daddy went to Domino's.
Okay.
So,
yeah, you're confusing. You're confusing the brown
Daddy
people, buddy.
Don't group Platy Daddy into you eating shit.
All right, what are we talking about?
We were
Wait,
talking.
what were we talking about?
We were talking about placements, final rankings. Has anyone's mind changed or willing to give?
I will concede. Okay, like just so that Orik can
Yes!
calm.
Okay.
All right, you didn't have to go like that. Okay.
Yes, you made my night. This is great.
I'll be over in 5 minutes with a hot and ready to celebrate.
Okay. It's a little late for hot and ready though.
I'll make sure you're convinced. Keep going.
Okay, I will concede to put Domino's in the last place.
Excellent.
After careful consideration, I will have to place Domino's as the worst pizza.
Cool,
then,
fuck them.
All right.
Looks like we're not gonna get a sponsorship like this, but whatever.
We don't need one from
So
Domino's.
yeah, Domino's. Unfortunately, you are the last and the worst pizza.
Goodbye. All right, so I would then assume we're placing Little Caesars at third. So basically, the original ordering of how Platypus and I had it is probably correct. Is Domino's is fourth, Little Caesars would rank third, and then Pizza Hut and Papa John's got to duel it out for first.
I gotta say, Papa John's is number one.
Yeah, we keep talking about how we can notably remember better quality with Papa John's or taste, and everyone doesn't have a problem with Pizza Hut, but they also don't have a favorite with Pizza Hut.
And no one wants to speak ill of Pizza Hut.
Yeah, exactly.
Pizza Hut is just It's
just a cool dude that hangs out in the background. He's like, you're getting bullied, and he's a dude that picks you up. He's like, hey, sorry about that, man. He didn't mean it, and then he walks away.
And he just kidnaps people and runs an intergalactic pirate empire. Pizza the Hut's very dangerous.
I don't get the reference.
He's still talking about Spaceballs.
Spaceballs.
Oh.
Funny movie.
Have you not seen Spaceballs? It's better than Star Wars.
Well, it's not.
It's a parody on it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Platypus. What are your thoughts about us being correct?
I mean, I'm mostly in agreement here. I like Papa John's the most. I like Domino's the least. Pizza Hut would be my second place, and I mean, I think that Little Caesars placement makes sense.
At least with Little Caesars, you know you can get a pizza and you know what you're getting, even if you don't get the other chains. I didn't say it was good. Something? I'm just saying you know what you're getting. What?
Can I just say something? I think we need to just have like a day where we all just like
eat all of them.
Order pizza from all of these chains, and then we'll make up our minds then.
Well, I can't eat pepperoni. It'd have to be basic cheese.
Take this as you will. I will say that at my last Little Caesars experience, they also gave me a free pizza as a courtesy. I went in there for.
Did you have like a voucher coupon, or like it's your 10th visit clip?
This information right up until like I gave Domino's the boot. How could you live with yourself, man?
Did you have a punch card?
That's not a good thing. The
company trusted you. I trusted you.
The company gives you a free pizza. How is this not a good thing? I went in there asking for a hot and ready pepperoni pizza. They were out of boxes. They had so many orders that the guy behind the counter started ringing me up. He's like, you know what? Here, just take a free cheese. It's already boxed up. I've got nothing bad to say about that. It was delicious. It was great.
I've never seen Domino's offer a free pizza. I've seen them offer free 2 liters.
How do you run out of boxes?
Because they had so many orders.
How do you have so many orders?
I don't know, Ari.
Little Caesars.
I hate that Little Caesars is more popular than it should be.
Anytime I think of Domino's, I think of an old ad where they had that one dude that was just like folding boxes as fast as he could to break some sort of world record. I'm like, look at all those boxes that are useless now. I was like, first of all, they're apparently not busy. Second of all, like you can't use those boxes once you fold them. It's like it kind of goes out of motion and process, so they just all go and recycle. I'm like, why is this your ad? Like, hey guys, order a pizza, please.
We didn't do that in one take.
Look what we're doing. We have no free time. Like, okay, that dude set a world record. That means he's spending a lot of his free time. He's spending a lot of his free time folding empty boxes at a pizza joint.
Because people don't order Domino's for the pizza.
Exactly.
So they don't need the pizza boxes.
Yeah. Any final, I guess, opinions from anyone? Platypus?
I did. Sorry.
We missed?
Yeah, we definitely missed. We were gonna talk about Subway, but I think this is gonna have to be another episode.
That's gonna be like a part 2.
This is a
sub
and we'll do like Subway against the other, I guess, like sandwich places.
Yeah, like a Jimmy John's. Yeah. Like a Kroger.
Or Jersey Mike's.
Did you say Kroger?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, we're comparing it. We're gonna compare it to Brewster's subs.
Dairy Queen's pizza. Yeah.
Wait, Brewster's has subs?
Wah wah.
Yeah, so that'll be the next Food Wars episode, the next, I guess, special with multiple hosts. But yeah, any final thoughts, or did we miss anything for pizza specifically this time around, gentlemen?
I had mod earlier and it was pretty good.
You had what?
Mod.
Oh, mod. Oh, that's right. I've seen ads for that lately. I haven't had it yet.
Them. I've enjoyed Mod's Pizza whenever I've had them. They do good specialty pizzas.
I mean, there's also Marco's Pizza, if you've had that. They load toppings onto that stuff. That it's definitely a bit more expensive.
Never had.
But they load it with toppings and flavor. But it's not one of the big four chains, which is why I limited to that. But there's one right outside of work for me. It is. Those pizzas are like stuffed. They're not actually stuffed with things. They're just they're packed with toppings and stuff. When you order pepperoni, you're getting pepperoni. You're getting the whole damn thing.
The damn thing.
It's a shame they haven't opened up a restaurant yet in the area. But I certainly do love a good DiGiorno's hot and ready pizza.
DiGiorno's takeout, yeah.
Yeah, the DiGiorno's takeout. It's they deliver it and everything to your door. You tip the driver.
I prefer DiGiorno's over Domino's.
The DiGiorno delivery drivers are much more fun. Yeah.
Platypus. Any other final thoughts? I mean, I'll have to try mod one day. There's one right outside my house. I guess like 5 minutes down the road, next to a Chick-fil-A. I haven't had it yet, but I guess I'll have to try it one day. Is it pricey? Decent?
It's decent. Well, so it's like a flat rate, no matter how many toppings you get, and they have more toppings.
Interesting.
Yeah. Yep.
Do they like sprinkle 2 on, and you're like more, and they put another 2 on, and then it's like more?
No, there was solid coverage.
Okay, good.
Yeah, if you get like if you order like jalapenos or pepperoni or something spherical that they cut round, you usually get at least like 3 pieces per slice, no matter how they cut it. You're gonna get one for most bites of your food.
Okay, they're not skimpy on it. Okay.
No. Quick question. I was thinking about it earlier. What's everyone's opinion on Chuck E. Cheese pizza?
I haven't had it since they revamped their menu, so I can't say.
Same.
I enjoyed it when we were younger. I don't have a problem with it.
I don't remember the pizza.
It tasted like a pizza. No problems with it. Right now, if you order online, like on DoorDash and something, they go by a different company's name instead of Chuck E. Cheese.
That's right. They do takeout for that now. I forgot.
It's a ghost restaurant kind of thing. I'll look it up really quick. What was your thought?
What was that, Platypus?
I was just confirming what Dean was saying. They have like a ghost kitchen on DoorDash. That's a different name.
Yeah, one second.
Oh, interesting.
What were your thoughts on that, by the way?
I always thought that they had too much sauce on that. And it wasn't that it was necessarily bad. I just always thought it was a lot of... I don't know if it was grease or sauce, but I always remember it having like extra sauce on the pizzas.
Yeah, no, it wasn't like it wasn't like burnt or anything. It's a decent pizza. It's whatever. There's no problems with it.
Yeah, I didn't like that it had so much sauce on it. But again, I liked it. That thought just came to mind when I was talking.
Ah, that's right. It goes by a different character's name. They go by Pasquale's Pizza and Wings. Pasquale's.
The Italian
chef.
Muppet.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if you order it on like Uber Eats or Grubhub or DoorDash and stuff, you see something called Pasquale's Pizza and Wings. That's Chuck E. Cheese.
Yep.
Same pizzas if you just went to Chuck E. Cheese and ordered pickup or delivery from Chuck E. Cheese if they do that.
You should try that for our next group outing. Get that to go.
I'll take a vending machine also.
Yeah, when we compare, when we get one pepperoni pizza from each establishment, we'll also get a 5th one from
Pasquale's.
Yeah. Squishies, whatever it is.
Pasquale.
Ari, final thoughts?
I want to try.
All right, next, Platypus.
I think I'm good.
All
I
right.
guess we could wrap it up.
Yeah, Ari, I didn't mean to actually cut you off. What were you saying?
No. I actually want to try Pasquale's.
Oh, okay. Orik?
Yeah, no, I've said what I wanted to say. I'm willing to fight anyone to the nail at all times that Little Caesars is better than Domino's.
All right, and a spoiler ahead for everyone. On the next Food Wars, whenever that is, the two hosts will definitely be returning, which will be Orik and Platypus to talk about Subway, because these two would kill each other.
Oh, I'm not included.
On opinion. You can probably be there. You probably will. Someone else might also.
Who knows?
Someone other than me will probably join in for the sub conversation. But these two are the ones that started the sub discussion, so they're definitely going to be there.
They're the jackasses.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, with that, gentlemen, Papa John's, Pizza Hut are kind of like hand in hand, going past the red line, finish line, whatever. Domino's was agreed to be the worst, and Little Caesars, due to consistency, is third. So, good discussion. Next time we may include some sort of voting or ranking system to like actually point system it out. We'll give it a 3 out of 5. We'll actually rate it. I think that'd be better. Yeah, that's a good idea. Anyways, background
Let us know in the
discussions.
comments your favorite.
Yeah. Tell us what we got wrong, and tell us why Ari enjoys eating shit.
Comment, subscribe, share below.
Sixth time I've said it, has not denied it. Anyways, thanks everyone for joining.
Say something?
Comment, follow us on socials, etc. We'll see you in the next one.